What up, people? It's Cam back again. Let the party begin. Okay, anyway. I wasn't going to do another video this week, but since I've been all up in my feels and have nothing else better to do, I thought, why not just get my talk about love over with? Not really over with, but just so you guys can hear it and have my opinions and how I feel about 2018, the millennials version of love. Okay, anyways, the first point I have is no loyalty. Nowadays, there is absolutely no loyalty. I don't care what you say. I don't care who you are. There's no loyalty. There's absolutely none. I live in Port St. Lucie, so obviously that's not really a good place to believe in loyalty. I mean, I don't like to admit it, but I've ended like 7 different relationships because girls just aren't loyal. They'll hit me up with a boyfriend and be like, "Don't you have a man?" And be like, "Yeah, but he doesn't have to know." And then they do their magic and then get my magic wand popping and boom, boom, boom. Anyway, yeah, there's just no loyalty around here because everyone is just horny all the time and they just don't want to do stuff. Like, what's wrong with people? Just like go say hi to Jill. Like, go do something. Anyway, there's also no trust. I, for one, have zero trust. I do not trust anybody. Do not trust anybody. And yeah, you could be like, "Oh, you can trust me." I don't trust anybody. I don't. I didn't trust my last ex. I didn't trust the ex before that. I've never trusted a girl because I just don't. I don't trust girls. I don't trust guys. I don't trust anybody just because nowadays everybody just wants to go out and everybody in secret, and it's okay because they're not going to find out. Yeah, well, people find out and it hurts really bad. Never happened to me, but I just only imagine. Also, I think phones and social media take a big toll on today's version of love because it makes people less like brave. Like, let's say back in the day, the only way my dad and my mom met was my dad went up to my mom in a place and introduced himself and asked her out. Then they went to dinner on a few dates and boom, then they had my older sister, then the next sister, and then me. They got married and stuff. Stuff happened. Nowadays, it does not happen. People don't go up and just go, "Oh, hey," and they meet and go on dates. That's not what happens. I literally could go on my Tinder right now. Yes, I have a Tinder. I go on my Tinder right now and just be like, "Hey, girl, you trying to, hang out tonight and make a baby?" And they'd be like, "Sure, what's up? I don't even know you, but let's do this." It's crazy. And if you're in a relationship with a phone, you could tell one person that you're so loyal. I've heard stories about this. There's certain people PSL I know that have told their significant other that they're being so loyal, yet they are literally with other people right then, just like having fun, like it's a playground, like it's okay. Like, I don't even understand how someone would even be comfortable with that, or even think it's okay. Like, I would have such a guilty conscience. I would never even think about doing that because of how wrong it is to me. And like how it affects so many people. Not even just yourself, it affects the other person. The other person affects everybody, and it's just a mess. I don't like to talk about it. Actually, I do like to talk about it. What am I kidding? But the next point I have is sex. Sex, unfortunately, takes a big role in today's relationships. Actually, I shouldn't say unfortunately because it's actually a pretty fortunate thing. It's a great thing. Sex is not a bad thing. It's not a sin. I mean, you're not really, guess in the Bible talks about not doing it before you get married, but everybody's sins. Doesn't make it right, doesn't make it wrong. It's just, whatever. People are going to do what they want regardless what makes them happy. I've had sex. I'm not going to go to hell because of that. It happens. But the thing is, nowadays they base their relationship on if they're putting out or if they're not. First thing is, never mind. If they're putting out or if they're not, or if it's good or if it's not, you should not base a relationship on that. You should not start a relationship on how good or how good it is not. You should not base a relationship and start one off that. You should start one with a connection, with a vibe. You and a friend, you should start off as friends. I always think it's good to start off as friends. If you start off liking each other and then try to be friends and then go into it, it doesn't work out. Trust me, I know. That's what me and my ex did. We try to go right into it as best friends and it just didn't work out. You have to be friends first. Connect, hang out, laugh, hang out, and then when things come together, if you both like each other, good for you, Get together and enjoy life and enjoy love with each other. We should not base it off of that. Um, I'll get to that one last. It's all lust over love. Nowadays, it's all lust over love. Literally, I'm a victim of this. Not a victim. I'm a predator. I don't know. Um, I lust. I lust all the time. Every teenage guy does. Teenage girls do. Everybody lusts. Like I could look at a girl right now and be like, she's so fine. I would, do things with her, but oh my gosh, what? One relationship I got into was because of lust. I thought she was so fine, and I wanted to do all these things with her, hang out. And then when I asked to do things with her, she was like, "Oh, is that all you want?" And I was like, "No, we can do a relationship too." And I got trapped. I trapped myself. If you want to be a player, know the game. No, it's fine. Um, uh, it's all lust, though. I got trapped in that because of lust, and I realized that I didn't actually like her. Like it was fun to hang out with her sometimes, but I did not actually enjoy being with her. I just enjoyed how she looked, but on the inside, I did not. Unfortunately, she's a good person, but not for me. The other ex, same thing. I liked her for years. I thought she was so beautiful, and I tried to, make myself like everything about her. She tried to make herself like everything about me based off of lust, how each other looks, you know. She was so pretty, so I was like, oh, I'm in love with her. I wasn't in love with her. I was in love with how she looked. That's lust, and that's how everybody thinks. I don't care what you say. You don't like just somebody just for their personality, just because they're funny. You hung out a few times, hung out like 10 times, like Super Player, the movies or something, Flying Panda. You guys think you're meant to be because he's so funny, makes you laugh. No, try being in a relationship. You like him for how he looks, and he's just funny as a bonus. Um, Another thing I believe is we are young. I'm only 19 years old, and I try to tell like everybody that, all of my friends, I'm so young. You are so young. Why do we need to be stressing over a relationship and all this drama and all the money and all that? I mean, you don't have to stress about money, but I do. But why? I'm so young. There's plenty of fish in the sea. I'm gonna meet multiple women in my life. I don't want to sound like a bad guy. I'm gonna meet multiple women in my life that I'm gonna like or not like. Like, it's just a part of life. You're gonna meet people all the time. I think on average you meet about like 20 new people a day. Well, if you actually go out. And so I'm not gonna just, at 19 years old, stay committed. I think that this generation is in love with the thought of being in love. So nowadays, everybody wants to just be in love. I see like 14-year-olds or 15-year-olds all over Instagram talking about next one I have is my last. Well, you're 14 or 15. You don't know that's going to be your last. First of all, second of all, it's not going to be your last because I guarantee. Well, I'm not going to say guarantee because you never know. But I promise you, something's going to go wrong. Or not promise. Something's going to go wrong. And you guys aren't going to work out, unfortunately. But you said it was going to be your last. Why do you want to get committed at such a young age? Because people are in love with the thought of being in love. We watch all these romantic movies, all these songs about love. Yeah, but these people in the movies and the people in the songs are like in their 20s and 30s. I am not even 20 years old yet. I just turned 19. I'm a baby. Look at this, peach fuzz. I can't even grow a full beard. Like, I'm a little kid still, at heart, and like the way I look, I have a baby face. But yeah, we're so young. One thing I believe, sometimes some of these things I did put in here are just based off my opinion. They're not actually like facts or anything like this really happened. This is my opinion. Like, I love freedom. I love freedom. I love being able to do what I want, when I want, not caring about consequences. I don't care about any consequences, know that. But when I had girlfriends, I did have to worry about the consequences because it wasn't just affecting me, it was affecting somebody else. Oh, I need the charger. No, I don't. Anyways, it wasn't just affecting me, it was affecting me and somebody else. Like, if I wanted to eat, I had to feed another person. If I wanted to shower, most of the time they wanted to shower with me. If I wanted to go to sleep, I had to worry about when they were going to sleep. I had to worry about if they were safe, home, whatever. If they had clothes, if they were fed, all these things, you worry about something. And then at the same time, those people don't have trust, or, they don't believe that I'm loyal or whatever. First of all, I'm always loyal. I'm never going to, but, everybody says that. So I could be wrong. People could be wrong, whatever. But a lot of people are controlling nowadays, try to control their significant other because they're insecure or they don't trust them as much as they say they do. I don't care what you say. You don't trust somebody if you're questioning everything they do. Or you just don't trust other people. But if you don't trust other people and you trusted your significant other, you'd let them do whatever they want. But my significant others used to control me. Well, one mainly, and control me and not let me go do certain things. Like, didn't like when I hung out with my friends, didn't like when I went to LA because there was girls there, as if we didn't live on planet Earth. Whatever. Didn't like me going out with my friends, didn't like me going out after work. Like, had my location because that's just how today works. Like, people think it's cute to have each other's location. I get it. It's okay to check if you're safe, but then take it off. Why do you need to know where somebody is at all times? Like, that's just creepy to me, to be honest. I don't want to know where people are at all times. I don't care. I like worrying about myself and no one else. That's just how I am. Um, but if you are in a relationship, I also have pointers like loving flaws. If you're gonna be with somebody, like I said in my last video, you have to love their insecurities. You have to love their flaws. If they fart, you gotta love their fart. You don't have to love their farts, but you gotta love them through that and not be completely disgusted. If they love shopping, you gotta shop with them. I love shopping, so if you like shopping, bruh, you're like already like a hit for me. No, it's fine. I love. Some people like watching movies all day. I don't like staying home all the time, but I do like my certain days where I just want to chill in bed and lay with my significant other and just cuddle up all day. Like, that sounds like a good plan for me. But at the same time, I like to go out and do other things, and you can't do that as much in a relationship because there's no freedom, there's no trust, no loyalty, all that. It adds up. It all comes together. Yeah, you have to love their flaws, though. You have to. And if you cannot love their flaws, drop it and don't waste your time. Don't waste their time. Just end it. Probably my biggest pet peeve in life is lying. I'm not going to say I'm like Albert Einstein or I'm a genius, but I am very, very good at reading people and reading situations. I'm very observant. You can ask anybody. I'm almost never, well, I wouldn't say I'm almost never wrong, but most of the time I'm right. And that's because I observe everything. I used to be shy growing up, so I never talked. I would watch everything. I watched everything. I watched all my parents and aunts and uncles, everybody get divorced, watched fights over the years. I watched everything. I know how, like, a lot of people work. I can read people. I'm not good at basketball, but I can read others and how they're going to play and stuff. That's how I can play decent. But I hate lying. So if you ever lie to my face, I know when you're lying. If you don't like me and you lie to me and try to tell me you do, I'm going to look at you and be like, why are you lying? You don't have to lie to me. Be honest. If you like me, I don't care. I mean, it hurts, yeah, but I'm going to live. I'm not going to go cry myself because one person doesn't like me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Michelle doesn't like. I don't care. I don't care. I have plenty of other people that in my life that are cheering me on right now. I have a good support system. You know, all my boys, all my friends, you know, my family. I love them. Ooh. Okay, anyway. Stress. Stressing is a big thing in relationships, but you're going to have to get over it. If you want to be in one, you're going to have to get over it. But I do think relationships cause laws of stress. And they shouldn't. They cause more and more stress as the years go by. Back in the day, you think on Little House on the Prairie that Charles was stressed about his woman going out and doing things with other guys or, you know, doing drugs. He didn't care. He was probably focused on, oh, let me go pump the well and get some water or something, you know. Let me go fix little Billy's tricycle that's made of wood and rubber, you know. I don't know. They weren't worried about that. But as years go by, more and more cheaters, more and more trust issues, more and more stress. Like, when I was in a relationship, I stressed about who they were hanging out with because I was insecure and didn't have trust issues, or I have trust issues. Who they were hanging out with, what they were doing with those people, because if you guys didn't know, I don't smoke or drink. I know a lot of people don't believe me, but I don't because I have no want to do that. I don't think it's bad things. I'm not going to hate you because you do that. All my friends do that. I just don't want to do it myself. But what they were doing, because a lot of one of my exes would tell me she's not doing that. I would show up to the house and she'd be with all of her friends in a car just like smoking a fatty. Like, all right, I don't care that you do, but why would you lie to me? Like, just tell me straight up. I don't like the smell of it. Well, I mean, I really don't mind anymore, but it used to give me headaches. I don't like lying and I don't like stress. One thing I don't like being in a relationship is I don't like worrying about someone else worrying about me, if that makes sense. I don't like when somebody else is worried about me. Do not worry about me. I am fine. I will always be fine. I will always be okay. I can take care of myself. I know I don't look like it, but I'm a man. I'm on my own. I know how life works. I pay my own bills. I work 2 jobs. I drive a car. I'm going to be okay. I know how life works. I know how people work. I'm going to be okay. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I get it when like family worries about if I make it home safe or something like that. But you don't have to worry about me all the time. I will feed myself. Trust me, I'm a fat boy. I'll feed myself. I'll take care of myself. Hygiene. I always smell good. Always look good. Brush my teeth. Well, I wouldn't say look good, but brush my teeth and all that. I always smell good, you know. don't worry about me. It's annoying when you worry about me because then you overthink everything and it's annoying. If you overthink, by the way, it's like one of the things that just like kills me because I'm just like, calm down, stop overthinking, breathe, smell the roses, enjoy life. You're not promised tomorrow, so enjoy today, please. Okay, back to it. Losing feelings. Losing feelings is also a big thing in today's thing. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've only met like a few other people that are like this, but I'm one of those people where I lose feelings. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do lose feelings, but I keep trying because I want to make things work. But I will lose feelings by the way you treat me, the way you treat others. I get it, no one's perfect, but if you treat me bad, it's gonna be like a little nudge to like get out of there. If you treat others bad, I'm definitely leaving because I do not like that. I do not tolerate it, and I will not because I think everybody should be treated with love. Love others. Love your neighbor as thyself. You should. Never know what they're going through. Like, okay, anyway, let me go back. Ashamed or losing feelings. Yeah, I know two other people that lose feelings just like me, and so we were constantly like on to the next. And it's not we're just like on to the next like that. It's like we're with one, lose feelings, and then we fall so quickly for the next one. But I'm trying to control myself, and I've been good with that. I haven't just fallen for anybody. There's this one girl that I wanted for the longest. She's one of my best friends now, but like in my previous video, I know my worth. She's one of my bestest friends, but we'll never be together, and I know this, so I'm giving up on that, and it doesn't bother me. It's okay. It's part of life. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna live. Um, so I didn't lose complete feelings, but I just lost the effort, you know? But yeah, okay, so another one is ashamed of how others feel. If you're in a relationship, you should not care, or if you like somebody, if you truly, truly like somebody, not for how they look, but for how they are, you should not care how others feel. You shouldn't. Because if you really love that person, then everybody else's views on that person to you will not matter. Like, all of my boys. I love each and every one of them. Other people used to, tell me, oh, they're not cool, all this, all that, oh, they're just nerds, whatever. I have stuck with them since freshman year. They have always had my back. I will always have theirs. I'm not leaving their side. And now people are telling me, oh, they're so cool, all of that. Like, you guys are the cool squad. Everybody knows now. You know why? Because we've always stuck together. We're brothers, and no one's going to break that, As my one friend Dylan's going into the Army, wish Dylan the best, and be safe, and your brothers will be home when you get back, But don't be ashamed of how others feel. You never should. Be you, be happy. If you're also going to be in a relationship, you got to love the family. Like, the first relationship I was in, the family loved me. I wouldn't say, no, I did. I loved the family. When I was there, like, they were always good to me. I was always fed, always laughing. A lot of people laugh at my jokes, and I love that. They would always laugh at my jokes, tell me I was so funny. If I was ever upset, they always told me they had my back. They treated me as if I was their own child. Like, they always loved me. I loved that family. The next one, they were also very nice to me, but I wish them the best too. No family's ever treated me bad, but the thing is, you have to love the family. You have to see yourself spending the rest of your life with your family and another family by your side for every holiday, at your wedding, everything, if you get married, that is. I personally don't want to get married. And one of my last points is, okay, let me rephrase that. My opinion is, I don't believe there is anyone that is meant to be. And when I say that, I mean, I don't think there is one specific person in this world who is designed specifically to be with Cameron Lewis. I don't think that exists. I think that is a made-up thing that just sells a lot of products, like rings, movies, books, music, ideas, all these things. People are focused thinking that there's, oh, my Prince Charming's out there, oh, my true love, my once upon a time, my this, my that. I don't believe that exists. I think that was an idea that was fantasized and everybody loves the idea of it. I don't think it exists, but I'm not bashing love, I think love is a beautiful thing. I think that there's a few people in this world, there's 7 billion people, so maybe there's like 100 people in this world. Obviously, you're not going to meet 7 billion people in this world, but I think there's about 100 people in this world, and 100 people that you will truly connect with. But I don't think you're gonna meet all 100. Obviously, probably only meet what the. Okay, that was weird. Sorry, my computer kind of froze. Um, you're not gonna meet all 100, but you'll meet like a handful maybe, and you connect with each one of those, and one a little more than the other because that one had a stronger connection. I don't think there's one person who has the strongest connection. I think some you'll like more than others because of certain things, you know. But there's not going to be one specific person that's just like a shining star, like above Jesus, that just guides you. You're gonna like love them forever, and you guys are gonna be perfect. Like there's not gonna be one thing you don't like about them. That doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I'm sorry, but I don't think it exists. That's like saying, there's one person in this world that looks exactly like me, has the same name, all this. I mean, there's doppelgangers, but they don't look exactly like me. Okay? But yeah, I don't think that exists. I think there's multiple people who I have connections with. Like Kanye said, one good girl is worth 1,000 female dogs. I think there's, out of all 1,000 girls, or 1,000 female dogs, you'll meet one good girl that's going to be one of the connections. And then more and more. Obviously, you're not going to go through like 5,000 women to meet one that you really, really like. But I think you'll come across eventually in life where you find somebody you truly just get past the body and the looks and the lust and everything, and you just truly love to be around them. You truly care for them, truly love taking care of them, and you just want to spend the rest of your life together. And yeah, at times you're going to get annoyed with them, but you can't just end it just because you're annoyed with them in the moment. You have to, if you love them, you will work things out. Coming from a family of divorce on divorce, like my mom and dad have both been divorced, obviously. My mom's been divorced twice, my dad's been divorced once, and he's married again. My aunts and my uncles have all been divorced. The only people in my family who haven't been divorced is my grandparents, So I've come from seeing everybody divorce. So my views on marriage have always been like, when I get married, I'm sticking with that one person for the rest of my life. But that's not realistic because the rate is so high nowadays because of the way the world is. The phones, social media, the movies, everything just mixes for one just big mess of it's not going to happen. So now I always tell everybody I'm not getting married because I don't see myself. I'm more of like a coach. My friend sent a meme. How do you give such good relationship advice? Well, coaches don't play. I'm a coach. I help people out. I tell them, I give them advice, all this and all that. I do love others. Don't get me wrong. I love people. I love everybody. Like, there's not one person in this world I just truly hate. I love everyone. If I could have everyone at one big house and we all just live together and take care of everybody, I would do that. But I don't have money. I'm broke. But I don't believe that I will be getting married because I don't trust anybody. I don't think I'm going to find anybody that's going to love me for me and that I'm going to love them for them because, first of all, no one even loves me for me, like, completely. Like, I annoy everybody, if you didn't know that. Like I said, you can't just end things because you get annoyed, but I don't think that, I don't see me getting married anyways. But, yeah, it's been a Cam talk. I'm trying to think of anything else. But I don't want to just bash love. I think love is beautiful, like I said. I hope I'm wrong on most of this, and that one day I do find somebody that I just want to spend the rest of my life with. But I don't know if that's going to happen because I don't know. I'm very indecisive sometimes, and I do lose feelings a lot. I can't help it. That's just how I am. I wish I could change some things. But when I am with, like, a girl, I'm sorry, but I will do my best to make that one happy. But I'm going to do my best not to get in a relationship for as long as I can, just because I don't want to break another heart. And it kills me to do that because I've done it and it sucks. I don't like doing it. It sucks on both parts. It sucks on my part though because I'm not wasting her time and I don't want to, make people unhappy for the rest of their life. But like I said, I'm not bashing love. If you're in a beautiful relationship right now and you guys are very happy, that I'm very happy for you and you're blessed. So continue to be happy and take my advice into word. If you love them, go hug them, give them a fat kiss, tell them you love them. And if you consider cheating, like, I think cheating is so wrong, but if you consider it, please take my advice and end things with your significant other first because you both are just going to have even more hurt even if you didn't do it. No, I mean, if you cheat, you and your significant other are going to be so hurt, and the other person. So just don't do it or cut it off and then go do it, please, if anything. Love them, treat them good, be kind, Try to keep your conflicts to a minimum. I know that's hard to do, but keep it on the low. If you guys don't agree on something, do not start shouting. That's a big thing. If you start shouting at me because we don't agree on something, I will stop you in your tracks and tell you stop shouting. We can discuss this like civilized people, but do not shout. Just talk it out, agree to disagree, and try to open your mind. Don't just see from your side and like block out everything they're saying and just keep telling your side of the story or your opinion. You have to like 6ix9ine says, you have to. If I put a 6 here, you're gonna see a 9. I'm gonna see a 6. If I flip it, I'm gonna see a 9. You're gonna see a 6. You have to see it from perspective. You have to jump in their shoes and see their side. So if somebody's telling me that they don't like this and all that, and I'm telling them I love it, I have to jump from their side and see, oh, well, this happened to them, this, and this, so I can see why, this. Like, it's all about perspective. You can't just jump at people. Put yourself in their shoes first before you make any rational decisions. But as I come to a conclusion, just treat others with love and, pass on love, pay it forward, uh, love the world, love others, treat others how you would want to be treated, and yeah, the world will be much smoother. And as